Okay, so I'm filming on two cameras at the same time. I'm going to talk about a couple more incidences with the police force, and I'm going to talk about the prison scenario. I'm going to go backwards in time because the prison thing is a little bit more complicated. There's a lot more to speak about with that. So I'm going to talk about an arrest that happened to me after the prison situation occurred. Basically, there was excuse my yawning, on the front door. Bang, bang, bang on the front door. So I don't know who it is. So I look through the keyhole and I see 4 policemen there. And I know the law, I know legislation, I know statutes, I know what I'm talking about. You have to tell me why you're here. You know, if you're the police force and you're banging at my door, you have to give me a reason as to why you're banging at my door. Why do I have to answer the door to you? There has to actually be a reason. I do know what I'm talking about. Perhaps the police never had any training. Oh yeah, there's no Hendon. And you're corrupt as heck. Okay. So there's bang, bang, bang on the door, and I see through the keyhole that is 4 policemen, and I'm saying, what are you here for? I have every right to say that. They wouldn't tell me. They refused to tell me what they were at my door for, banging my door down. Now, I'm on a video call with somebody at the time. Not that they can be a witness, they're useless. If they weren't, they would have probably stuck screen record on. Anyway, so the police are going all at me. And I'm like, why are you at my front door? Tell me the reason that you're here. Because that's a logical thing to ask. Anybody can ask that. It doesn't matter who you are. The police actually have to tell you why they're at your door. It wasn't like it was a warrant for a raid or something like that. Nonetheless, they're antagonising me. I've got high-functioning autism. I've got post-traumatic stress disorder. I believe it's complex post-traumatic stress disorder, to be perfectly honest with you. I have also got emotional unstable personality disorder, and I'm traumatised and been messed around with by corrupted people. So I'm already, anxiety is going through the roof. Now, obviously, I'm going to open a door when I see them bring the bloody battering ram out. The door had already been broken. Charlene Jervis had it broken. Apparently by the fire brigade. And it had been broken for quite some time. And the last thing I wanted was it to be broken anymore. I did a kind of mock-up job to secure it as best I could. I did not want any further damage done because I wouldn't have been able to do any mock-up job to try to secure it at all. So obviously, I'm going to open a door. Now, the police force cannot say I was resisting arrest because A, they didn't tell me why they were at my front door. They didn't tell me they were here to arrest me on charges of such and such or alleged charges of such and such. They did not tell me Scooby-Doo. I'm having an anxiety attack, rightfully so. Panic attack, massively. Like, what the heck? Like, in simplistic terms, what the heck are these 4 blokes doing? I'm trying to tell them, look, I'm dealing with corruption, there's stuff going on, and one of the policemen's taking some photos of some paperwork, evidently not taking in what I'm saying. They're using excessive force on me. I mean, I'm all bent up and freaked out and all over the place, and the things they didn't even need to put cuffs on me. You know, you don't need to do that with me, you understand? But it was terrible. Proper excessive force being used, and they wouldn't even tell me why they were there. doing this to me? What is the reason for your arrest? What is the reason you are arresting me? Why are you treating me like this? I actually haven't committed a crime and I've been trying to report such. Little moment break. Corrupted police force. Anyway, back to what happened. So they've got me downstairs. They took the cuffs off after some time. I'm all anxiety, panic attacked up, freaked out. I don't know what the heck. I don't even know why they're taking me to the police station. They still hadn't disclosed what reason that I was being dragged into a police station for. Anyway, they take me to the police station because I'm shoved in the back of a van like a criminal. Take me to the police station and they then proceed to take me to this room where the 4 men stand there while military police search me. I very much doubt I needed military police to search me, but whatever. So I'm all really freaked out by this situation because it is traumatizing. I am sorry, but I'm no terrorist. You know what I mean? This is not normal treatment of someone that's actually not done anything wrong at all. So, go through that part, the search is over, go to the desk. And on the way to the desk and at the desk, for a brief moment, they're talking about putting me back in prison. Talk about traumatize a woman. You know, so I'm freaked out. And then all of a sudden the guy behind the desk says, "You don't even need to be here." What? So you've just put me through all of that. I didn't say this, but I thought it in my head because I just didn't want to antagonise and get thrown in a cell. So I thought it in my head. I was like, you've just put me through all of that hell and trauma. I get physically affected when I have panic attacks. It pushes my heart rate through the roof and my blood pressure through the roof. Extremely traumatising, the whole event. From bang on the door. What are you even taking me in for? And then all of a sudden, after "you don't need to be here," the police will be nice to me. Okay, there's a term called traffic lighting. So if you think of traffic lights, you've got red, amber, green. And in psychology, it's kind of used as a simple term for when someone's psychologically abusing you by being horrible to you, then nice to you, then horrible to you, then nice to you, then okay with you, then horrible to you, then nice to you. It's a really effective form of psychological abuse. Okay, so actually what I've decided, because I want another cup of tea, before I talk about what happened with prison, how that all occurred, I'm going to actually leave this video here for now. And